Hello students, welcome to Competitive Exam Library YouTube channel. Today we are going to see what is the force current analogy. Let us consider this force current analogy in this video. So if you observe force current analogous systems, what is the input you are giving is for the mechanical systems is force, what is the input you are giving for the electrical systems is current. So let us write that. So we will give, so let us consider first the mechanical systems on this side, mechanical systems. Next on this side we are having the electrical systems. So what is the input we are going to take for this is, so we can write input for this mechanical systems is, what is it is force, and the output we are expecting is velocity. So that is common in the two cases. So output you are expecting is velocity here. So here the input will be changed. What is the input you are expecting is, input will be a current. So because of the current flowing through all the elements, you can observe the output will be voltage across each element. We can say voltage across each element. So this is the input and output will be given for the electrical systems and mechanical systems. Let us consider all the elements. Now we will consider all the different elements in mechanical systems as well as the electrical systems. So let us consider first dashpot. If you have the dashpot here, so dashpot will be represented like this. That will be taken connected to one reference point. So that will be B. Here the force is applied. So there will be some displacement. X will be there. V is equals to, we can write dx by dt. Here force can be written as B is into dx by dt, that is also can be written as B into V. So let us consider on this side. So now we are going to connect one resistor for the current source, it is not the voltage source, because we are taking the force current analogy here. So let us consider a current source is connected here. So that is the current is flowing, because of that there will be some voltage will be present across this resistor. So what we can write, I is equals to, we can write as V by R, that is also can be written as 1 by R into V. So in the first equation you are not going to check, you are not going to compare any equation. So force can be equals to current, you can say here. Let us see another element of the mechanical system. So it is having the mass, we are going to consider the mass on this side. So there will be a mass will be present here. So having some displacement, sorry, acceleration, we can say F can be written as d square x by dt square, where we can write m into, that is also equals to dv by dt into m, like that also we can write. So you are applying some force, there will be some displacement, x is also there. Now we will write here the capacitor. Though if you write the capacitor, what you are going to get, you observe here. So let us connect a capacitor for this current source. What is happening, I is starts flowing, because of that there will be some voltage across the capacitor. So we can write I is equals to C into dV by dt. So that is what. So now if you compare the terms, see here the force will be compared, this force will be compared with this current. So no problem on left hand side. Right hand side if you observe, m will be compared with the capacitor, that means mass can be replaced with the capacitor here, and V is the velocity, that is here, and here V is the voltage we can take. So you can replace those terms, we can write like that. So now you have to compare. Next we will consider another element we are having. So let us take another element. What is that we are having is, so whenever you are going to connect this spring constant on this side, having a displacement x will be there for this, and there will be spring constant k force you are applied, then what we can write? Force can be written as K into x, that can be written as x is equals to integral of v dt, because dx by dt is equals to v. If you write x, you are going to get like that. So what you can write? X into integral of v dt we can write. So if you are going to connect here on this side, so now I am going to connect a current source for the inductor. Let us see what will happen. If you observe, current source is connected for the inductor, current starts flowing, there will be some voltage is induced across this inductor. We can say I is equals to 1 by L integral v dt. So if you compare these two equations, you observe here K can be replaced with this 1 by L and V can be replaced with this, velocity can be replaced with this voltage. So if you write all the equations, all the comparisons of this force current analogy, you can replace the force can be replaced with the current. Okay, that is what we have seen, that is the first we have taken. Next, velocity, the output can be replaced with voltage you are getting. These two terms we are already taken, the input and output, so no problem here. Next, displacement. So what is the displacement? So displacement can be, here you can take displacement can be flux phi, displacement can be flux phi. Frictional constant, that is damping constant or frictional coefficient or dashpot coefficient you can take, that can be, B can be replaced with the conductance, B can be replaced with the conductance, that is equals to G is equals to 1 by R. That is what we got in the previous first one. B is equals to inverse of resistance we can take. Here V can be, that is the velocity can be compared with the voltage. Now we are going to get B as inverse of the resistance or conductance we can take. Next, it will be mass can be compared. So mass M can be compared with what? A capacitance in case of this. So capacitance C. Here you got on the electrical system. Stiff, that is spring constant K. Spring constant K can be written as, we can write spring constant K can be written as inverse of inductance, we have written spring constant K can be written as inverse of inductance, that K here also replaced here. Next, it will be Newton's second law. If you are applied on this side, Newton's second law, so what you are going to get? Sigma of all the forces will be equals to 0. Next, it will be Kirchhoff's current law. So here Kirchhoff's current law you have to apply, that will be sigma of all the currents will be equals to 0. So this is the comparison of force current analogy. So that's all in this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. If you have any query, please make comment in the comment box. Thank you very much.